Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy E Freezy from MusicBeats.Net, here to teach y'all a little bit about the next steps you need to be taking to have more of a successful career in the music industry, to become more of a successful rap artist, how to get your songs on the radio, how to make your videos go viral, and how to grow your audience a lot quicker. Basically, I have a guide here that I've put together, an entire page that just kind of creates the steps, and it's kind of like a 6-step process. It's a little more drawn out than that, but I've kind of narrowed it down to 6 things. First, creating a radio quality song. Second, creating a rap music video. Third, creating a promo video for your music video. Fourth, purchasing a feature for your very next music video. 5, getting books for shows. 6, going on tour and getting paid gigs. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump into the first step. First step is creating a radio quality song. And what do I mean when I say radio quality? That means mixed and mastered by an actual professional in the industry. If you don't have anybody that can do your mixing and mastering, let me know. My boy Phil Real is the bomb, and he will definitely hook you up. He's the only dude I let do any of my stuff. Alright, so basically there's a couple of different ways you can record a song just right away. If you're just starting out, I know you can't just go jump in the studio and all that good stuff, but that's okay. You can still get a somewhat quality song with an iPhone, a Samsung phone. Like right now I'm recording this on an actual iPhone, and I'm recording it with my laptop, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I don't have any special video equipment. I'm just being able to put a video together. There's all kind of YouTube videos that will show you how to do that, and I suggest definitely looking into video. That is the wave of the future, no doubt. But what you want to look at next is what do I do with my song after I recorded it? Like I said, you want to get it mixed and mastered. What do I do after I get my song mixed and mastered? Well, now it's in an actual quality to where you're going to want to be able to share it. You see everyone sharing their stuff on SoundCloud, SoundClick, Facebook, Twitter. That's all great, but honestly, the video is where it's really going to impact people. Without video, you're really not doing much. And honestly, even with a video, you're still going to need promo for that video, which kind of brings us into the next step is, creating that rap music video and then creating an actual promo video for that rap music video. That's why I used that example with Futuristic, because he actually has a pretty good idea with Nerd Raps Fast and Compton. And what he does is he actually takes one of his songs and he raps that in front of these people, but he dresses up like a nerd to kind of get exposure to him, to kind of like make people be like, oh, what do you mean a nerd raps fast in Compton? Nobody knows who this kid was, but they find out through this video, okay, he's got this cool song, and you can actually end up going to download or purchase that song later on. But this just is kind of a brief preview of his track. And it's a great example because, this kid is literally out there spitting his song to people and they're rocking out with it. And he's like this nerdy dude, so they don't expect it. Basically, all he's doing is not being boring. That's the last thing you want to do. You can be this artist and you say, oh, I'm not going to have any gimmicks. But honestly, this was just one of his gimmicks to get him followers. Now, he doesn't do as much stuff like that. But, he's that kind of guy, too. So kind of being yourself is kind of the way to go as well. And that's kind of his character. He created that. And he's paid off for it. Lil Wayne shared that post. Waka Flocka shared that post. A bunch of people who had influence shared that post, which got him some fame fairly quickly. He took off so much faster after that. So honestly, getting to the point where you can create a promo video for your actual main music video is kind of where you want to be. You always want to be creating a music video, then a promo video. But basically, that brings us into our 4th step here, which is get features on your rap music video. That's one thing that he did that got him a lot more fame, a lot more quickly, was he got features on his actual video with bigger artists. He went and hired Lazy Bone to do one of his tracks. He ended up hiring, who was it? Another guy from one of his tracks, but that's not the point. It's basically that he bought features that were within his range. You know what I'm saying? He may have paid like $500. He might have paid $1,000 to get them to feature on his track. They ended up doing, it was Dizzy Wright. That's who it was. Dizzy Wright was the other one that he hired to get on the track. He did the video with him. The same with the Lazy Bone, they got him in the video, and that's very important because that helps you grab new audiences, and it's kind of people who are relevant to you. So I suggest purchasing a feature that is relevant to your industry. But the very next thing is getting booked for shows, and you might think, how am I going to get booked for these shows, blah blah blah. Well, think about it. Say you get these guys and you purchase their feature, say they end up making a dope song with you and they just absolutely love it. You know what? You know what's going to happen? They might say, hey, why don't you come on tour with us? You can perform this, blah blah blah. Before you know it, you are getting booked for shows. You're going to do more tracks with him, but it's basically all about creating those relationships where you could possibly go on tour with that person. I've seen plenty of people do it. The Futuristic did the same thing, and then now he's hosting his own worldwide tours, man. He's in Paris, he's in all these places taking pictures, so it's absolutely possible that you can do this. And this kid did it from, his basement with a couple of other help, from his producer, from, being able to put money into this. But that's the main thing. If you have money, you can make this happen a lot quicker. But that's what it's all about, is being able to create some kind of exposure with what you're doing, be able to put a little bit of money into your stuff so you can get more likes on Facebook, you can boost your posts. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the sixth step with here, which is get paid gigs. And I mean, that's what he's doing now. Like, now that he has a following, now that people want to see him, clubs will pay him to come do shows. And that's where you're going to make most of your money at, is getting paid from shows. You're going to get paid from your music sales as well, but these shows are going to be what you're going to be doing every weekend. You're going to a new place, you're going to California, you're going to a city here, city, and eventually you're doing state, and eventually you're doing the worldwide tours, which are going to pay you the most. But, it just increases your exposure. But the major importance I would take away from this is video. You want to absolutely be creating as much video content as possible, coming up with creative ideas on ways to do that. If you want creative ideas, watch Futuristic, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend the stuff he talks about in his videos. But I mean, that's his own stuff. I want to do it a little more positive. I want all my artists that I work with to all spit positive lyrics, conscious lyrics, something that's going to help the world, something that's going to help your community, that's going to be something your grandma would respect, your mom would respect, and your homeboy would respect all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all stopping through. If anything, make sure you're making video, make sure you're making new content, make sure you're just always pushing, because there's other artists who are out here doing the exact same thing, and they're all working, they're all putting out video, they're all putting money into their stuff, even if it's negative, whatever, they're putting straight money into it. So be ready to invest in this, be ready to grind out, have a second job, have something that you do full time. I still work full time and try to push this music business until it's gonna hit super big. So take it from me on this day, the day before Christmas 2016, that you still might have to be working, you still might be having to get money somewhere else until you finally be able to make this music pop. But I wish y'all luck, man. Merry Christmas. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Please drop a like, drop a comment, share this, help your fellow artists. I'm telling you, you want to network, you want to help people, you want to be that type of person that gives, because that's the type of person that gets. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I love y'all, and peace out. Oh, and get at me for beats, y'all.